but it would be amazing if it was true, because maybe not all judges sit in the pocket. But just watch this little video. I quite enjoyed it. And leave your comments below. It's really strange that if this is true, that we don't know it in the public and they're still pushing this other way. But anyway, it is ridiculous. He says so in the video. I wonder if I'm going to get penalised for this, even though it's a court case supposedly that won. Yeah. Anyway, watch this video. Tell me what you think.
Have you ever heard about the court case that took place, Flat Earth versus Globe Earth, in 2019? There were two fellas that went to court for a civil case for some money. It was about like $10,000. This is the docket ticket for the court case, and it was Globe Earth versus Flat Earth, and whoever won the case would win the money. Well, after the case, which wasn't very long, both of the gentlemen showed all of their evidence. And who do you think won the court case? Who would you think won? You would imagine Globe wins, right? Because science tells us we live on a globe, and everyone tells us we live on a globe. I mean, that's what we were taught. So wouldn't Globe win in court? That's what I would think. But that's not what happened at all. Actually, Globe lost and Flat Earth won because the judge said there was zero evidence to prove that the globe was a thing. And the Flat Earth actually won the case. Now the Globe guy got very mad. And this is a true story. So the Globe guy got pissed off about it, and he went back to court, and they tried this case again. You'll never guess what happened. Oh, maybe you will. Globe lost again for the second time. So my question is, if you can take this to court, and court can tell you that Globe is BS, and Flat Earth wins, then how are we not putting 2 and 2 together here? Because you can put people away for murder for life in court. Doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't think it makes any sense. What I do think makes sense, though, is that there are about 1,000 and more proofs that the Earth is not a spinning ball of water. And you don't even have to just use your common sense. I mean, you can actually look up the proofs because there are a lot of them. But it's pretty much common sense to me that you can't put water on a ball. How does water stick to a ball? It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. How does that work? So the Earth is within the Earth's atmosphere, and so is the ball. So how does that work? I know how. It's because we don't live on a spinning ball. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And if you agree, you know what to do.
This is what is on Facebook. I'm pleased to announce that on this Shavuot Pentecost, the 9th of Sivan, that the judge presiding over a civil case in which I was being sued for $15,000 ruled in my favour and sided with the evidence I presented. Those of you who are familiar with my work know that the following publication of the 9th book, Flat Earth as Key to Decrypt the Book of Enoch, that I openly held a challenge to an individual in the world that should they be able to verify with 2 independent, scientifically viable experiments that either the Earth had a curvature or that it was moving in excess of 50 miles an hour, that they could earn the reward money. Thus, interestingly enough, this case was actually based upon an independent, upon whether one believes the Earth to be a globe or a flat plane. The judge was ruling over whether the plaintiff, THT, had provided ample evidence to warrant being rewarded the money. I put up in challenge. My contention was that he had not and could not scientifically prove curvature was non-sexist. Her ruling upheld that the fact that his conclusions, per simulation of the rules, were not based on real-world experimentation, that curvature actually exists, that whether one believes the Earth to be flat or a globe, one must consider the evidence which I brought forth to the court, contending against the supposed curvature, Earth's curvature. Imagine the shock of those law students witness to the proceedings watching as the case was argued out, when they discovered that those in the courtroom would be contesting arguments for and against viewpoints that the Earth could hold shape contrary to what we have been as public largely indoctrinated to believe. I was so relieved to discover that the judge was actually open to hearing and considering the facts of the case, and in doing so, state in conclusion that no matter one's beliefs on the Earth, whether the Earth was a globe or flat, certainly there was much more to consider than examining the evidence. I'm not sure if these cases are actually connected, to be honest, but I was trying to find that case. But look at the answers there. Fantastic. Praise Yeshua. Great job, brother. Etc., etc. Because all these people have woken up and realised that they're not on some spinning thing. But thank you very much to the person. I can't see who made the post. It doesn't have anything. There's nothing there. It's just... Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's up here. Globe versus Flat Earth court case. There you go, 2019. So maybe it is that one because it was 2019. Isn't that amazing?